Never thought I'd see the day when we'd all join forces again.
The party's back and better than ever.
Well, better than ever might be a bit much for a bunch of jobless dudes over 40.
Who's keeping score? I say you're the best pals a guy could have. And so what if we're out of work? We're heroes in our hearts. Let's hold our heads high.
You know, despite you having absolutely zero basis for saying that, I respect your optimism.
Aw, man, you flatter me.
That wasn't exactly a compliment.
I swear, it's never a dull moment with you two around. Anyhow, let's put our backs into it, eh, comrades?
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, I heard this from Jungi Han the other day. You use those windmills over in Komijul to power your washing machine, right? You guys still into that?
Oh, you mean wind energy? Of course. We look into that just about every day. The new fan's performance has been optimized to catch even the tiniest breeze.
Wow. Well, then that means...
That's right. We've got spin cycle and everything. The goal is to generate stable power, but it's hard to do so with renewable energy.
Probably be a while before you can get the dryer running, huh?
Well, I could always strap you to a bicycle. I'm sure that'd do the trick.
I think I'll pass.
What's wrong, Sunhee? Not gonna take a swing?
No thanks. Remember how I said I go to the batting center to vent sometimes? Well, I barely get any home runs, and I strike out a lot. I don't mind if I'm alone, but it's different with everyone here.
Oh, I figured something was up. I don't think anyone's gonna care. Plus, seeing someone take a big swing is pretty fun.
Oh?
It at least looks cool, you know? Can't hit a home run if you never step up to the plate. Sometimes you just gotta let it fly. That's my take, anyway.
Kiryu-san.
Now, forget about anything else and grab a bat. The home runs will come later.
You're quite the teacher, you know that? Maybe you're right. All right, I'll give it a shot. Strikeouts be damned.
Show us what the Komijul can do. Show the ball who's boss.
Yeah, here I go.
After seeing the ocean in Hawaii, I have to admit, this river is dirty as piss.
I'm sure most things are by comparison.
But somehow, I think I like it more here.
I can understand that. Sometimes your messy bed's more comfortable than a 5-star hotel room.
Exactly. That's just the beauty of home, I guess.
Nanchan, you can still do better than some polluted creek.
Creek, sweet creek, I say. Great times here. Great memories. Yep, keep the champagne. It's Finn sake for me.
You know what? Fine. Let me try some Finn sake next time.
Ha! I knew I'd reel you in someday. Finn sake for everybody.
Why the hell not?
Oh, it's so cold out. Let's get something warm to eat.
Oh, well in that case, how about ramen?
Let's get soba.
And so we reach an impasse. Kiryu-san, how about you make the call?
Huh?
Ramen sound good?
Soba all the way, yeah?
Soba, I guess.
Ugh.
I knew you had sense.
A simple soba. Fried toppings. So fresh that the sauce tingles your nose. With a soft-boiled egg to enhance the texture. Or tempura. Soaked in all the flavors of the broth. Soba is a dream on cold winter nights.
Oh, I'll have some soba.
That was easy. Kiryu-san, ever think about being a food critic?
Why? I was just trying to explain my decision.
I wish I could describe things the way you can. Like, a modern revolution in noodles and soup.
You know, sometimes it's less about what's being said than who's saying it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Namba, let's just get some food.
And
Ramen.
So,
Ramen, I guess.
why?
I knew you were a man of taste, Kiryu-san.
Miso ramen, with butter on top. The butter melts into the broth like cream. It coats the noodles and the chashu. Perfect for cold winter nights.
Huh. Okay, ramen it is.
That was easy. Kiryu-san, ever think about being a food critic?
Why? I was just trying to explain my decision.
I wish I could describe things the way you can. Like, A modern revolution in noodles and soup.
You know, sometimes it's less about what's being said than who's saying it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Namba, let's just get some food.
Isn't the ocean scary at night? Feels like it's beckoning you.
Reminds me of the time I went night fishing with a buddy. Pitch black.
Pitch black? Wasn't that scary?
A little. But fish are a lot more cautious in the daytime.
Oh, I get it. Had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, except then we couldn't see a damn thing. Kept mistaking my flashlight for my fishing pole. Shit, what a mess.
Are you kidding me?
So, did you catch anything?
Nah, fell asleep on the pier, conked out all night. Sun was blinding the next day.
Why does it sound like you were just drunk?
You know how they say crap like cleanliness makes the man these days? Like hygiene's become as important as education and income. What I don't get is what constitutes a clean man.
How so?
I mean, you can't just take a bath, suddenly become a lady killer.
Well, sure. Bathing is sort of the bare minimum, though.
But baths make you clean, don't they? Who decides what else you gotta do?
Did someone turn you down recently?
Actually, some of the girls at my club were talking about this. It is pretty vague. Some say it's about your hair, you know, maybe cologne and product. But some girls think it's just a polite way of saying they only like hot guys.
I knew it! I could sterilize myself and still not be clean enough for women like that.
I'm not sure girls want a man who's sterile.
Maybe I'm not the best person to ask, but I think most people just want their partner to maintain a level of self-care. Maybe it's as simple as keeping a clean state of mind.
Well said, Kiryu-san. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, I get it. Guess I'll start taking a bath every night.
That's a good first step.
Can't get over how huge this school is. That the student council's totally drunk on power.
Ugh, you read too much manga.
I was friends with the head of our student council, actually. She spent most of her time negotiating budgets for clubs. Seemed stressful.
So in the end, they're really just middle managers.
Reality never lives up to manga.
Sunhee, your nails are so gorgeous. Do you do them yourself?
I usually go to the salon, but I do them on my own sometimes. Huh. Psycho. Want me to do yours?
Would you? Actually, I'd love for you to show me how. I'm bad at the prep work.
Prep? For manicures? I figured you just slap some polish on them.
No. For a good manicure, you can't skimp on the priming. You've got to file the nail down smoothly, trim the cuticles, apply a base gel.
Hey, it kind of sounds like building model kits.
Say what?
Yeah, have to file down the plastic, clip off nibs, spray on a top coat. That stuff makes all the difference in how the robot comes out.
That's interesting. Sounds like what I used to do in my pocket circuit days. Those were fun times.
We might be naturals at doing nails, come to think. Sachan, want us to do yours?
I don't want my nails to look like robots or race cars.
Like eye drops from 2 stories up. That'd be from about here, right?
Come on, that's just a way of saying something's not gonna happen.
With no wind, I think it could be done.
Kiryu-san, seriously?
How high up is the second floor? 3 meters or so?
Doesn't that sound doable?
You seem confident in your eye drop catching skills, Kiryu-san.
Put me to the test. Nanba, how's your eye drop accuracy?
Huh? We're doing this?
So, Kiryu-san just stands on the ground floor with his eyes open?
Damn it, Nanba, how'd you end up with the fun part? Psycho, we can beat them at this. Go downstairs and hold your eyelids apart.
Please, no.
Sachan, do you do events for Christmas and Halloween at your place?
Of course. Those are some of our most lucrative nights. Even the staff likes them because they get to cosplay.
Wow, they get into it, huh? Yeah, I guess dressing up like Santa is always fun.
Back at Sunflower, I'd have to dress up as Santa for the younger kids. I guess that was kind of like cosplay.
Oh, I would have loved to see you in a Santa outfit, Kiryu-san. Are there any photos?
I remember someone taking pictures, but they're long gone by now.
It's me. I've got an operation for you. Mm-hmm. Locate and procure.
Sunhee, please don't be calling a Komi Jewel agent. Nanchan, Nanchan! Try this cup ramen. Spicy hot rounds of hell. Extreme noodles.
Look at this thing. Even the demon on the package is crying. I like spicy stuff, but my guts sure don't. Not lately. Pass. Hey, Sunhee, what about you? You're a kimchi connoisseur, no?
What the hell does that mean? Anyway, I tried that cup ramen the other day. Pretty tasty.
Oh, really? Well, maybe it's not that bad then.
While I was eating, Jungi kept looking at me like he wanted some. I let him have a quick slurp. Last thing I saw were his cheeks turning red as he ran off.
Poor SOB.
If it was too spicy for him, I guess I'll pass too.
Pretty badass, Sunhee, winning the battle against the extreme noodles.
Naturally. Of course, they came back for round 2 on the toilet later.
Won the battle, but lost the war.
Psycho, mind if I ask you something?
Oh, really? Sure, go right ahead. Is something bothering you, Sunhee?
Do I have a ramen lover's face?
Ramen lover?
I've noticed lately whenever I go to the salon, whoever's there hands me guidebooks for local ramen spots. You know, when they give you something to read while you wait? The other girls get fashion magazines, but me, ramen. When you first met me, Psycho, did you think, this woman must be crazy for ramen?
No, honestly, I just thought your sunglasses were kind of obnoxious.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Is it?
I've just been feeling really self-conscious about this lately.
Are you sure it's not a coincidence?
Am I just paranoid, you think? I don't know. I should go back to the salon. See if it happens again. I'll report back to you.
Yeah. Good idea. Is that really a good enough reason to book a salon appointment?
Got a reminder for a checkup for my dentist soon.
It's good to get that done regularly.
No matter how strong you are, you can't beat a cavity in a fight.
Not an opponent you can outmuscle, that's for sure.
Ugh, I hate the dentist. Just hearing that drill puts me in a bad mood.
It can be stressful, I'll give you that.
Know what I need? A dentist that blasts punk rock during the appointment. Loud enough to drown out that awful drill sound.
Just a noisy dentist, then? It wouldn't affect the pain you feel.
It wouldn't, huh?
Well, it was an interesting idea.
If you had no cavities, they wouldn't drill. All the more reason to get your checkup.
Can't argue with that.
Carriage Highway is a nice name. You think it's true?
If horse-drawn carriages once took this road, you mean? So I've heard.
Wow. Ugh, I love horses. Imagine riding one down this street.
Wait, can you actually ride a horse on public streets?
Horses are considered light vehicles. If you obey traffic rules, it's fine.
Huh, same as bicycles, huh?
Just a matter of how well you can handle it.
Can you actually ride a horse, Sachan?
Well, a pony, maybe.
Even I could ride a pony. I was imagining you on a thoroughbred.
As a light vehicle, would the horse have to make 2-stage turns at intersections?
I'd love to see a thoroughbred try to clear an intersection.
If Sachan masters one, maybe we can. What do you say?
How does one go about obtaining a thoroughbred?
The French food we had at this one place a while back was fantastic. Oh, must be nice to be filthy rich and eat like that whenever you want.
Oh, yeah? You sound jealous.
Well, who wouldn't be? I definitely am. Though I bet I'd probably get pretty fat eating out all the time.
So, maybe I am jealous, but it's not like I think less of myself or anything. This old-timer I knew once told me something I've kept to heart ever since.
And what's that?
The rich pay for my social, so who's really coming out on top? How about that? A man's got a point, if you ask me.
Oh, brother.
I feel sort of off.
Maybe grab something from a vending machine?
Yeah, maybe snag an energy drink and fire yourself back up.
There's a thought. Might even grab 2. I am an adult.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, those drinks are always so tiny, you know? Reminds me of this lifelong dream of mine. I always wanted to drink my fill of those things.
That's a lifelong dream.
What say we make that dream come true?
Well, I won't stop you, but I don't recommend it. I've downed several of those things at a time, but it's only the first that tastes good. Had to call it quits after number 3. Trust me, 1 bottle's enough.
Yeah, I suppose moderation's the adult thing to do. Anyhow, here goes.
You're still gonna do it? Wow, he is really tearing through them.
And hawking it all back up.
Oh, yeah. 1 bottle's enough.
Now you sound like an adult.
Let's be real, there was nothing adult about this.
Say, does Joongi Han have any hobbies?
What made you think of that?
I mean, I just can't imagine him casually passing the time with anything, you know?
Oh, well, he's definitely pretty curious. Maybe you should ask him yourself. I wouldn't want to answer for him.
Oh man, now I'm the curious one.
I will say, I think he's been watching a lot of videos online lately.
Well, that's pretty normal, right?
He likes those ones where people wrap rubber bands around watermelons till they explode.
I take that back.
Poor guy must be tired.
We ought to bring him a watermelon one of these days.
Hey, Kiryu-san. I heard you were doing some collecting over at Kansan's, is that right?
Yeah. Hauling it on that bike and sweeping up all those cans turned out to be pretty fun.
Ichiban got a big kick out of it, didn't he? I wouldn't have guessed you'd feel the same.
You don't really do it anymore, do you, Nanchan?
If I never see another empty can again, it'll be too soon.
How about you, Psycho? Could be a good source of exercise.
Oh, well, if it'll help me lose weight, maybe.
You know, most people aren't really doing it for fun. But still, it's true, it is a good workout. Your calves and thighs will get real toned real fast.
I bet. My quads feel like they've tightened up a lot already.
Maybe I'll just watch what I eat. Ugh. Gotta say, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Takes me forever to fall asleep, too. Maybe there's a good sleep medication around here?
Nah, before you chance it with the meds, you ought to rethink your bedtime routines. You probably toy around with your phone a lot, right?
Yeah, that's true. I usually end up watching videos and stuff.
Maybe just stop looking at your phone in bed.
Yeah, the light from the screen causes your brain to...
If you get sleepy and lose your grip, you'll drop your phone on your face. You'll just wake yourself up, and who wants that?
Well, I was talking more about the science and what have you, but... Ah, well, I guess the result's the same. You know, I think Adachi-san and I once had a good talk about mushrooms around here. If I recall, he doesn't care much for shiitake mushrooms. I wonder if that's changed at all.
Adachi-san doesn't like shiitake?
Well, he's a full-grown man, right? It's not like he'll grow out of it.
Yeah, sometimes you end up liking what you hated as a kid.
Is there anything you're not big on, Kiryu-san?
Oh, that'd be... you know what? Never mind.
What, was that a pea? Peanuts?
Piranhas?
Pyramid cheese?
Did you make that up? Anyway, I was gonna say peppers. Bell peppers, specifically. Even as an adult, people tell me not to leave them on my plate. It's not that I can't eat them, though.
Huh. Never took Kiryu-san for a picky eater.
Huh. Maybe next time I make Hamburg steak, I'll chop some up really small and mix them in.
Huh? That's what moms do when they want their kids to eat their veggies. Kiryu's not exactly a little kid.
Who knows? Maybe I'll actually like it.
Wow. He's actually on board.
I'll make it for everyone sometime, so let's plan on doing that soon, okay?
Yeah. I'm sure Ichiban would love that too.
Oh hey, the Vintage Theater closed down.
I know. I was pretty fond of it. They really knew their stuff.
Yeah, I would go there too. That's too bad. Their 3-month-long Sharks on Screen extravaganza challenge was great.
Must have been some challenge.
You're telling me there's enough shark movies to last 3 months?
Sure are. I'd never joke about sharks.
Huh. Noted.
Must be hard to sift through all of them. Any recommendations?
A more recent one's got evil Martian sharks battling Earth sharks in New York. Classic setup, but really enjoyable nonetheless.
Define classic.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff out there now.
Yeah, maybe too much.
A new one just premiered where the sharks were actually in the water. The audience went nuts.
Define shark. You know, I haven't been to the hairdresser in a while. I should get my bangs done.
Hey, do you ever strike up a conversation when you're there?
I guess, sometimes. Usually about nothing, though. Like a cafe I found recently or something.
I guess that's about right.
Why do you ask?
Well, when I went to get my haircut the other day, the guy was pretty talkative. Hey man, you got a lady? Where you work? Stuff like that.
Huh.
Well, what'd happen if I said something like, nope, and I'm unemployed? Would they even know how to respond? I would hope they've got all sorts of stuff preloaded.
High expectations, I see.
So that's what you told the guy, right?
He was not prepared for it. Guy stopped talking after that. But at least my hair looked good.
Right.
Hey, they still make instant cameras? Boy, that takes me back.
You didn't know? They're pretty popular with the younger crowd lately.
Is that right?
Yeah, they like the analog thing. Guess they think it's fun.
They do? That's fun?
You know how with instant cameras you don't know what you're getting right away? Apparently, it's fun waiting to see how it turns out. People also say the blurrier pictures just look and feel better too.
It kind of feels inconvenient now, what with smartphones and all.
Sounds like people are enjoying them anyhow.
Yeah, well, not old guys like me who lived it the first time.
Actually, it might be fun to take one for a spin. Want to try it sometime?
Seriously? It'd be a waste of film if we don't use it all.
All right, then we'll use it all.
Great idea, Kiryu-san. You're on picture duty, Nanchan.
Hey, I want to be in them too!
Always want to go inside when I pass one of these arcades.
I hear that.
Like, my body responds to the sounds of the machines and tokens.
Yep, that's how you know you're hooked. We're all just plushies getting yanked up by the claw.
That's pretty funny, the thought of you all as plushies.
You don't think I'd make a good plushie?
Is that a face cutout board? Think it's for a movie?
I loved getting my photo with these as a kid.
What do you say we take a pic? Commemorate the occasion.
Commemorate what occasion? No thanks. Plus, one of those holes is clearly sized for children.
I got a small head. Let's do it.
Oh, seriously? What if you got stuck? Just live attached to the board?
That would be an issue. Imagine trying to roll over in bed.
I think you would have bigger problems at that point.
Ordering food with touchscreens now? Tech's come far.
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, video calls were like crazy sci-fi. Now any phone can do them.
Hey, my Dreamcast did video calls decades ago.
Gamer alert.
Of course the Liamung Prince would have the fanciest toys.
They weren't that expensive.
If tech keeps advancing, think we'll get time machines?
If you could time travel, what would you do first?
Probably go back and tell myself not to eat those weeds. That week was hell on earth. Ugh, never eat what you find on the street.
Uh-huh, say no more.
Really? Time travel and that's all you do?
Why? What would you use it for then?
Me? I'm not really sure. Wait a second. Did I leave the gas on at home? Oh, with a time machine, I could go back and check.
That's your answer?
Couldn't you just walk home and see?
I could do with a visit to the sauna.
Oh, everyone could. I go all the time myself.
You know, I've never really been. I keep hearing about this sauna refresh thing lately, though. Have you given that a try?
Sauna refresh?
That thing where you cycle between a sauna and a cold bath. Yeah, they say it makes you feel nice and lightheaded.
Sounds interesting.
Extreme temperature changes can make you sick, though.
Now what if we worked up a real hot sweat from fighting, then jumped into the river to cool? Would that be a refresh?
That would be revolting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. Shame on me for trying to save a few bucks.
Jump in that river and you'll have a lot more than shame on you.
Yeah, they're rebooting lots of anime from when I was a kid lately.
Yeah, I noticed that actually. I like when they bring back stuff I wasn't into originally.
So it's new to you, but still feels nostalgic? Yeah.
Of course, now when they recast all the big sister types, I realize all the new actresses are younger than me now.
Huh. Self-pity train pulling into station.
It's just strange. being older than a girl you looked up to.
Well, I just think of it from the protagonist's perspective. A big sister is someone you can always look up to, no matter your age.
Well said, Psycho. Namba, you should listen to her.
Yeah, why does it feel like I struck a nerve there?
Nanchan, look! Print Circle!
No way, that's a booth for ID photos. Nice try, machine.
Oh, how disappointing.
Oh, looks kinda roomy. If we squeeze, we might all fit.
Barely.
Think so, Kiryu-san?
Why are we even considering this? Let's just find an arcade. You know, print circles are getting pretty advanced. Some even have skin softening filters.
Like in those photo apps. Sounds fun.
So no group selfie?
I like it when hot drink machines say stuff like, handle with care.
Why? It's just a machine.
You don't find that friendlier than just having caution hot on the side?
Huh. I guess it is a little more pleasant.
You know, I think it's cute how it varies from machine to machine.
Does it? I'm not sure I've ever noticed that.
Huh. Wonder if there are any wacky ones out there.
Like what?
Maybe one that sounds like a party girl. Hey, Sachan, you're good at this stuff. Can you do a party girl coffee machine?
This is like hella hot.
Now, how about a nerdy girl?
Drinks may reach temperatures of 57 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, what about a sexy hostess?
Ready to turn up the heat? Wait, hold on. Are all these coffee machines going to be cute girls?
Hey, it'd sure get me to buy a can.
I hope I never get so lonely that I need coffee to keep me company.
Lonely, maybe. But at least in this group, you'll never get bored.
Haven't been sleeping well lately. What should I do?
Maybe get more exercise? I sleep best when I'm exhausted. Try tiring yourself out before bed.
Nah, that's not the problem. I'm already tired.
Well, so much for that.
I like making my alarm a song I'm into. Helps me get going.
Yeah, I used to do that with my ringtone.
Okay. And?
The thing is, I hate it so much when my phone goes off, I ended up hating the song too.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Shit. Just ask the Comey Jewel to give you a wake-up call. You sleep in, they fire crossbows at you.
Not a bad idea. I can arrange for that if you...
No thanks. I'm not trying to sleep forever. Last time I was here with Ichiban, he told me a strange story.
What was it?
He said he met an old man selling some miraculous spicy kimchi.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
So, he bought some and ended up giving it to this old lady. Yeah, apparently she needed help crossing the street. That did the trick.
I don't get it.
Neither did I. Just nodded and said, how about that?
Yep, that sounds like a tried and true Namba move.
Kasuga probably had a lot on his mind back then.
Yeah, right. Maybe I should have paid more attention.
He was always so willing to lend a helping hand.
Guys, he's not dead.
Oh, hey, cute dog. I'd love to get one of my own someday. I always wanted one of those big ones you could pal around with.
I've looked after a dog before. It was nice. I remember how he'd always beg to go on walks, even in storms.
That's the pet owner experience. Oh, makes me want one too.
I went to the pet store the other day, actually. Saw this big hamster thing. It was so cute. I almost adopted it.
Big hamster thing.
Yeah, what was it called again? Chin something?
Chinchilla?
That's right, chinchilla. Oh, it had such cute little eyes.
I'd like a guinea pig, I think. What about you, Nanchan?
When I was homeless, there were crows and cats everywhere. Hard to think of them as pets after that, to be honest. Spent too much time wanting to kick their ass for snatching my food.
Oh, that's sad.
When I get a big dog, Namba-kun, I'll let you fight him.
No, you will not.
Ha! I'd kick that dog's ass!
Chinzilla?
It wasn't that big.
You mean chinchilla?
That's right, chinchilla. Oh, it had such cute little eyes.
I'd like a guinea pig, I think. What about you, Nanchan?
When I was homeless, there were crows and cats everywhere. Hard to think of them as pets after that, to be honest. Spent too much time wanting to kick their ass for snatching my food.
Oh, that's sad.
When I get a big dog, Nambu-kun, I'll let you fight him.
No, you will not.
Ha! I'd kick that dog's ass!
What a big place. That's a high school?
Urban legends still a thing at schools? Ours had Hanako-san, the toilet ghost.
Oh, yeah. We had the piano that played itself at night in the music room.
They're probably out of fashion by now. Not like when we were kids.
Do you think we're the same generation?
A while back, I heard about an anatomical model that roamed this school at night.
Really? That's another common one, isn't it?
Huh?
Think it's because they're upright all day? Makes sense I'd want to move around.
I never thought about it that way.
What about the toilet ghost, Hanako-san, then?
Yeah, I never knew why it was she's stuck in the toilet.
Has she just got a nasty upset stomach or something?
Well, shit. In that case, I'm more sympathetic than scared. We've all been there.
Huh. Hanako-san. Maybe we've misjudged you.
Goes to show you should always make an effort to see things from another perspective.
Mm-hmm. We don't put ourselves in other people's shoes much as kids.
Guess even monsters can teach us some morals.
Whoa, what's wrong? Are you all right?
I was haggling on this flea market app when some jerk sniped the thing I wanted. That was good perfume. I should have just paid the asking price.
Well, no use crying over spilled milk. Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Happens for a reason.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
Get where you're coming from?
Oh, Nanchan.
One time, the volunteers ran out of pork stew right in front of me. I was so excited for that stew. I hadn't made any other provisions for food. And I knew it was first come, first served, but still. Broke my heart. But I'm here for you. If I got through it, you can too.
Thanks, Nanchan. I appreciate the context. Oh, I hear that place has good soft serve.
Says they use almond jelly. That does sound good.
Soft serve? I have to admit, that brings up bitter memories.
But ice cream's supposed to be sweet.
Nanchan, what do you mean?
Back at my old job, my boss once sent me out for soft serve. I wanted to get back quick to impress him, so I ran. But then I stumbled, and it dropped.
Oh no! You had to go all the way back and get more?
No way. I didn't have that kind of time. Plus, I'd only spilt the ice cream.
No. Don't tell me.
So I grabbed it and put it back on the cone. Of course, I didn't see how much dirt and crap got mixed in until I handed it to my boss.
Ugh, he must have been pissed.
I told him, promise next time I'll take a less dirty street.
That was the best you could offer.
Shameful may it be, all this talk is making me want some soft serve.
Hey, Nambu-kun, run and get some for us?
Have you been listening?
This event on the mobile game I've been playing ends today. Looks like one more run and I'll have enough gems to get all the items I wanted.
Didn't know you were so addicted to that gotcha crap.
I don't know much about mobile games, but if you're almost there, why not?
Yeah? Well then, if y'all don't mind. All right. Oh, all right, let's go. Oh, shit. Whoa.
What's up, Nanchan?
You know how back in the day, games wouldn't let you save whenever you wanted? Your parents would tell you it was time to stop, but you'd shout at them, I need to get to the next save point!
Oh, yeah. They'd think I was lying just to play more.
Anyway, pretty sure I must have looked back then, just like Xiao does now. Funny to think about.
It's not the same.
No, it's totally the same.
Big ship. Must be nice to take a leisure cruise.
I've always wanted to throw streamers off the side as you pull away.
I think I've seen that. So it's the people on the boat that toss them?
Yeah. It symbolizes the last handshake you're sharing with those on shore. Isn't that a beautiful thought? It's actually kind of romantic.
I bet I'd be good at that. I've always had a knack for throwing streamers.
Oh yeah? I didn't know that. Any tips?
Hold the end of the tape with your non-dominant hand, pinching gently. Then quickly extend your middle and index fingers to throw it. Oh, you'll get a nicer arc if you angle it up a bit, too.
How about that? I guess everything has room for expertise.
You go on a lot of cruises, Nanchan?
Nah, not a once.
Huh?
But I've practiced the streamer throwing. They're a lot cheaper than a cruise. So now, I'm just a man who knows how to throw streamers. Huh.
I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, let's all take a cruise together someday. We could sail the world. You can run me through that streamer tutorial again then. I couldn't follow it. Sound good, Anamba-sensei?
All right, but I don't go easy on my students.
That's something to look forward to.
Wow, the skyline here at night is always so beautiful. Look at that Ferris wheel.
I remember seeing a kaiju movie as a kid that set the last battle here.
Huh?
Yeah, I know the one. That was intense. They trashed that Ferris wheel.
Ugh, I swear, men can't appreciate so much as a view without imagining giant monsters.
Yes, and when the kaiju wrestled with each other and demolished the pier, so sick.
Oh, you're into this stuff too?
The ending of that flick was pretty sad, wasn't it? He dies for his friend, right?
And sinks down into the ocean. As a kid, it really struck me how sorrowful it all looked.
That movie's still popular. It's on streaming sites.
You can stream it? Hell, I should rewatch it.
Well, now I've got to see it too. What's it called, anyway? Oof, it's so cold. Oh, can we maybe stop for some taiyaki?
Sure. Nothing warms the belly like a fish-shaped waffle.
Pop quiz. When you eat taiyaki, do you start from the head or from the tail?
Start from the head.
Intriguing.
I bite into the belly.
Apparently, you can tell someone's personality by how they eat taiyaki.
I like these. So, what do their answers say?
Head eaters are hot-blooded and results-focused. Tail eaters are cautious but romantic. Or something like that. Belly biters are compliant but can get carried away.
You think that's true?
Well, seems fairly accurate from our survey sample.
I'm just repeating what I read, so no complaining to me.
What if you eat the scales first?
Oh, that's just freaky.
Well, I wasn't asking you.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about that. Who starts with scales?
Who would even think of something like that?
I don't think I've seen any kids use this swing set.
Well, if I were a parent, I'd rather my kids play somewhere like Hamakita Park.
This isn't the most child-friendly neighborhood, that's for sure.
Maybe not kids, but I see old guys in business suits on those swings often enough.
Huh. Do they eat there on lunch break or something?
One guy spent the whole day there, looking at the sky. Only went home after dark.
I take it he didn't do much swinging.
I, hope that guy's alright.
Wait, you didn't have anything better to do than watch him all that time either?
Hey, I love a good park. I'll spend all day here.
Well, with the leader of a criminal syndicate and disconsolate salarymen hanging around, hard to believe kids would prefer to play anywhere else.
Would you like dinner, or a bath, or me? Do wives really say that?
No.
Never.
Oh.
Well, that settles that.
It's such a staple of fiction, though. Surely someone must have said it at least once.
See? You understand, Kiryu-san. Well, suppose we leave the or me out of it. Meal or bath? Which do you go for first? Well, that's all I was curious about anyway. I wasn't trying to be chauvinistic.
I'm not sure then. I think I'd want to get clean first.
Think I'd go with dinner. An empty stomach's too distracting.
Ah, sounds like the vote is split. Kiryu-san, where do you stand?
A bath first. I need to wash the day off of myself before I settle down to eat.
Kiryu-san, that's how you feel, huh?
Well, how about you, Zhao?
Dinner. That way I can wash off any oil splatters and junk in the bath later.
Oh, Oh, interesting. You're thinking from the cook's point of view.
Oh, well, I guess a man can dream.
So you do want some little submissive housewife.
If you like, I'll ask it to you.
That would be a true honor. Would you do... What?
I need to eat first. You can't relax if you're hungry.
Exactly. You totally get it.
Well, looks like you two are on the same wavelength. Well, how about you, Zhao?
Dinner. That way I can wash off any oil splatters and junk in the bath later.
Oh, interesting. You're thinking from the cook's point of view.
Oh, well, I guess a man can dream.
So you do want some little submissive housewife.
If you like, I'll ask it to you.
That would be a true honor.
This neighborhood has such great apartments. I'd love to live around here.
These days I can't look at high-rises without thinking of, what you call it? The condo poems.
Never heard of that before.
Well, they're those pretentious taglines they tack onto real estate ads. I think they're inane, but they're so pervasive they got a whole cult following. Now whenever I see an apartment, I come up with a condo poem for it.
So you're making them up on your own? Let's hear some.
Where love meets pride, a clandestine encounter beneath an Ijincho streetlight. Like that, you know.
That was pretty eloquent.
Seriously?
Maybe the Komi Jewel could use one of those. Spiders in the shadows, amid illusions we weave our tangled webs. How's that?
Doesn't sound very cozy.
Points for style, but I wouldn't want to live with a bunch of spiders.
How about one from my restaurants? A nocturne of miso and butter.
You're right, this is inane.
Convenience store employees have so much crap to do. Seems like hard work.
Besides manning the register, they've got to process utility bills, issue show tickets.
The more services the store offers, the more skills the workers need. If I were in their position, I bet I'd be really grateful for self-checkout.
Yeah, that probably lightens the workload a bit.
I had to ask an employee for help when I tried to use the self-checkout.
Oh, me too. Those things are tricky.
I suppose a customer needs new skills as well.
Is it weird? I always want ramen after a night of drinking.
Actually, a lot of our customers do that. They all leave saying, "Let's hit up the ramen stall."
Drinking lowers your blood sugar, which makes ramen tastier. Could be that's why it's such a custom.
Wow, you're pretty knowledgeable.
I'd always get dragged out for ramen, even when I was full back in the day.
By your boss, you mean?
Sometimes. Mostly, though, it was a friend of mine. We'd hang out a lot. Act like stupid kids.
Even you had your stupid kid days, huh?
Must have been a special guy to bring out that side of Kiryu-san.
Maybe so.
Hey, anyone else want ramen now? Come over to my place. I'll cook us up some.
Sounds damn fine.
Before we eat, let's all have us a good drink.
I can never get over the size of this burger.
Has to be giant to satisfy that dino.
Oh, I've seen a pumpkin about that big once, around Halloween.
Huge produce like that's edible, but doesn't have much flavor. They're mostly bred for feeding livestock.
Huh. Maybe the dinosaur would like that too, then.
Maybe.
Except, isn't the dinosaur carnivorous? He's chasing a burger after all.
Ah!
But look, the burger's got tomato and lettuce. Maybe he's an omnivore?
Now I'm actually curious what this damn thing's hungry for.
Buddy, it's all plaster.
There's something about street musicians. Like you can hear them chasing their dreams.
That's true. There's a lot of hardship to being a struggling musician. But imagine the euphoria when you finally draw a crowd and get applause.
Yeah, I used to dream about it as a kid. Performing, getting scouted, out in public.
You should still go for it. You could be a late-blooming singer-songwriter.
Well, it's not like I've got a steady job holding me back. Is there a lot of interest in middle-aged singers? I need a guitar, a mic stand, an amp, cables for everything. Yeah, effects pedals for sure, and some of those extra long life batteries.
Interesting to see the switch from humility to ambition get flipped in real time.
If you want, I could sing backup for you.
This is going to be a concert for the ages.
That's one way of putting it.
Caught some TV last Sunday morning. There was a new Sentai show on. Kinda drew me in, to be honest. I watched it till the end.
Oh, I totally get it. The stories are elaborate, the actors are young and hot. My coworkers watch it too.
You know how people would always say the enemy should attack while they're transforming?
Ugh, yeah.
Hey, you're not supposed to care about that. Just suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, that's true. But I figure you're in a fight and the guy starts flashing and changing shape. I'd be scared shitless. Wouldn't want to get near him either. Guy starts tweaking out in a real fight, that's when you back away.
You know, that's a pretty good point.
For something so ridiculous, it's an awfully logical argument.
Namba, can you still do the back hip circle?
Huh? Why are you calling me out?
Just looking at the high bars. They say you can't do it after a certain age.
I can still do it. The giant swing, too.
You're a freak of nature, though. You belong in an acrobatics troupe.
I could still do it too. I'm pretty good at gymnastics.
Really? Can we get a demonstration?
Definitely not in this skirt.
What's this? Do I detect a harassment case?
What? No, I was just curious if she could.
I'm kidding. Just an old habit from managing personnel.
Is that what you call it?
Times we live in. It's best to consider your words before you speak.
Anyway, Namba, you never answered. Can you still back hip circle?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to the park alone at night and see.
Then you'd just get carted away for being a weirdo.
Oh, this world's completely inhospitable.
Something about this Kappa statue always being here makes me feel safe.
Not too long ago, the city tried a beautification project with those statues. Fizzled out because people kept stealing them and running off.
That's low.
What would you even use a stolen Kappa for?
Yeah, decorate your room?
Just use figurines then. These are way too cumbersome.
There's no real practical use for one. Maybe a body pillow?
Who would cuddle with a stone statue? There is no reason for it.
It's true. The only good place for a kappa is right here.
Well, if I ever meet one of those statue thieves, I am gonna have a lot of questions. This area always makes me want to eat out.
For real. That place's meat buns are...
You scared me! What is it? What happened?
Rare to see you lose your cool like that.
Ah, cockroach. Well, bound to happen with so many restaurants. Didn't Jungi mention how much Sun-Hee hated them, come to think?
Okay, I understand. Now, how about you put the knife down, Sun-Hee?
Ugh! I will annihilate every last one of them.
Sheesh, oh, her eyes, man! She's not playing.
If that roach were any bigger, I'm afraid she'd bust out a missile launcher.
We might have to ask Jungi how he used to deal with this.
He really had a demanding job.
So, I was at a 100 yen store the other day, and I noticed things were getting kind of pricey. I took a closer look, and it turned out there were some 200 yen items mixed in.
Oh yeah, that's how they get you. Nothing more embarrassing than coming up short at the register.
I'm not that down and out, you know.
So? Did you sue the store or what?
What? No, that would be insane. It would have been on me for not looking. Plus, 200 yen stuff's typically better quality, so... The glue gun set I picked up was more than worth it.
Gotta love a nice glue gun. I use mine all the time for DIY stuff.
She really got your attention with that, huh?
I'm sorry, did you say glue gun?
It's a hot glue dispenser shaped like a gun. You use it for crafts and hobbies and junk.
Don't know why you need a gun for that, but alright. You'll have to show me sometime, Psycho.
And another do-it-yourselfer is born.
There's a fortune teller over there.
Say, you think there's someone like Madame Ijincho around here?
Well, I doubt you'd see a fortune teller at, like, every station in town. Then again, maybe she's out there and we just don't know. Nanchan, is there a reason you might want your fortune told?
A reason? I guess so. You know those little easy tear packets for condiments? I can never open those right. It's always stressed me out, and frankly, I'd love to get to the bottom of it.
And a fortune teller's going to help you with that?
Actually, I know how you feel. I'll pry them open, and then whatever's inside will spray all over Jungi. Ugh, so frustrating.
I'm sure Jungi would agree.
Well, you know, there's a trick to those. You just gotta use your nail and put some pressure on it. The bag can't be wet either.
Hey, wait, that's it? It's really that easy? I swear if this solves it, I'm gonna start getting my fortune told by Zhao from now on.
Yeah, right. I'm as psychic as one of those bags.
Oh yeah, there was a stage set up here the other day. It was some kind of comedy contest. I just kind of wandered over and watched, but it turned out to be pretty funny.
Never took you for a big comedy gal, Sachan.
Oh yeah, I watch it on TV all the time.
Maybe we ought to give it a shot someday. Who knows, we might get a few laughs.
Huh? Don't you think that's a little optimistic?
Huh. You know, I've always wanted to work at a convenience store, at least once. I'll be the staff, so how about you be the customer?
Me?
That's one way to start a comedy sketch.
Hello.
Oh, customer.
Hey, don't pull Kiryu-san into this crap.
He's surprisingly good at playing along.
You ever wonder why we click the tongs together when we're picking up bread at the store?
Oh, yeah, I do that too. Must be a subconscious thing. Maybe it's because we're excited for fresh baked bread or something.
Yeah, it's like cracking your knuckles before a fight. All part of the routine.
Ah, I get it now.
The bread thing wasn't clear enough? You know, when I was a kid, I used to come to parks like this and blow bubbles. Takes me back.
Hey, bubbles, huh? Wonder if someplace around here sells some.
What, so we can all just go blow bubbles? We'd probably get reported.
Well, that'd be rude. Nothing wrong with having some good, clean fun once in a while.
All right, let me ask you this then. Say I'm out at a park, spewing bubbles left and right. How's that look to you?
I mean, it's not like... Oh.
Ah, you'd be leading the enemy straight to you.
Right?
I think that'd be the least of your problems.
That pair over at the meat bun shop was yelling at us. I wonder what they were saying.
Maybe they were trying to call us in? Hey, fresh eats, grab a seat! That kind of thing?
You think? I got fresh out, sorry. Sounded more like that to me.
Well, they were yelling, so I guess that could be it.
Hey, Zhao. Any idea what those two were saying?
What are you looking at? I'll punch you right in the mouth.
What?
You old farts are dead meat.
Ah,
I think they were just thugs.
guess all that easy living went to our heads.
Right? Maybe we ought to start doubting people more.
Sheesh. Couple insults and all hope is lost.
Hey, Nanchan, are you eating okay these days?
Am I eating okay? You sound like my mother.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen you eat a vegetable, so...
Hey now, don't assume. Anyway, you're not wrong.
Of course.
Oddly, I was better at that when I was homeless. I think I was more conscious of it back then.
That's actually kind of sad.
I'm kidding. Don't worry, I'm doing just fine now.
Huh? You are?
Yeah, you know those veggie juices that give you your daily dose? I'm drinking 3 a day. Well, impressive, right? I'll bet I'm packed with nutrients.
I'm more impressed with how smug you're acting.
I'll make him a veggie stir-fry next time we eat.
Wait, huh? What about the juice? Hey, you ever walk into a bookstore and suddenly need to use the John?
Not the word I'd use, but I think so? Huh, I wonder why.
They've got a few theories on that. Some think you get the urge to go because seeing all those books makes you nervous. Another theory says you start to worry because there might not be enough restrooms. Nobody really knows for sure, though, funny enough.
And those are real theories?
You know, whenever I go, first thing I do is seek out the can for peace of mind. I usually end up flipping through magazines, so the lots of books thing's a non-issue.
Sounds like you've got things covered.
Maybe Namba-kun's the key to finally solving the mystery.
Key? Well, when you put it that way, I start getting kind of nervous.
Some key.
Guess we'll never know.
Sheesh, what do you want from me?
Hamakita Park's so nice during the day. I wish I'd brought a bento with me.
I was eating a burger out here the other day, and a big-ass hawk swooped in on it. Bastard.
Oh, yeah, I guess there are a lot here. Did it take your burger?
Nah, I dodged all of its attacks and scarfed the thing down. Next thing I knew, everyone was clapping for me.
Maybe they thought it was some kind of circus act?
Yeah, back when I was homeless, I'd fight the crows for leftover bento. Let me tell you, crows are serious business.
Damn. And I thought I had it rough, Namba-kun.
Well, you beat the crows in the end. Good for you.
A lot of pigeons in Hawaii. I mean, Ijincho had a bunch, but there feels like more here.
Chickens too. And the birds' behavior seems subtly different. If you eat outside, before long they all start closing in on you.
Kiryu-san, you ever have a meal stolen by a pigeon?
No. I've been surrounded by 21s, but I held my ground. Though, it was a tense standoff.
Wow, even pigeons respect Kiryu's glare. You know, Hawaii uses soy sauce way more than I expected. I always figured soy sauce wasn't big overseas. Pleasant surprise.
Might just be a Hawaiian thing. Japanese immigrants brought it over.
Ah, never knew that. But then, it tastes different from Japanese soy sauce.
Well, consider that its taste varies between regions of Japan as well.
Does it really?
Kyushu soy sauce tastes sweet, for instance.
Sweet soy sauce?
Yeah, I was surprised too. It's used to make some stews sweeter. By now I've developed a taste for it. I even get a craving for it sometimes.
Oh, no kidding. That means we might get used to Hawaiian soy sauce and end up craving it too, huh?
Imagine that.
Hey, a hermit crab.
What a good deal. You can go home whenever you want.
Is it really going home? More like lugging your whole house around.
Huh. And a big shell must be like a 4-bedroom estate.
Man, you need some backbone to walk around with a 4-bedroom.
Yeah, but imagine what it says about your crab status. Any guy with a 4-bedroom shell must be pretty popular.
Sorry, what exactly is a 4-bedroom shell?
But forget it. This crab's a reminder to work hard and save up.
In this economy, that shell's probably a rental, if anything.
Well, that's true. Or maybe he inherited his shell from his rich parents.
Huh.
Marine biologists don't think this deeply about crabs.
Hey, they've got Japanese manga here, in English. It's even got a new cover. Oh, that's kind of cool.
This stuff is popular over here. They show anime on TV, too.
Wow, I didn't know. You read any of these, Tommy?
And, a few. They make decent conversation starters. And as a cabbie.
That right? Oh, who would have thought?
Of course, gotta be careful of the Japanese clients in that case. They're up on the latest chapters, and they'll spoil you on them.
Talk about a road hazard. There are street performers in Japan, but Hawaii's go all out. You turn a corner and there's someone swallowing fire.
There's a lot of history behind public performance here, and this area is especially popular with tourists. A lot of acts have actually gotten their start just nearby.
Oh, so these streets are like gateways to fame. In a Gene show, there was a guitar duo that got big from busking. Guess it's kind of like that here.
From street performer to signed? Ain't that the dream?
Oh, why don't we try it? We could get scouted.
And make our major label debut. Sounds fun, all right?
Yeah, let's rock the world. We'll change entertainment forever. Wait, first, we've got to learn sheet music.
You're not joking, are you? I wish I could catch a baseball game in person sometime. Beer and a late night game. That's the best.
Isn't baseball better on the TV, though? You get the commentary and stuff.
Oh, you don't understand. Nothing is better than seeing it right in front of you. Ichiban, you get it. Stadium, right? Not televised.
Me? Let me think. A stadium, I guess. Hearing the crack of the bat with your own ears. It's like a festival. The kind of experience you only get in person.
See, now that's a man after my own heart, Ichiban. Well said, brother.
Oh, that's how it is. The way you put it, it kind of makes me want to go. But I've never been to a stadium. I wouldn't know how to act.
This girl. I'm taking all of you with me next game. I'll show you how to have a great time.
Lucky! That's my ticket paid for.
How soon into this conversation were you planning that?
Wish I could be
Me? Who doesn't love watching a game while lying around?
Relaxation. Can't beat it.
Traitor. Can't believe this. See if I invite you out to a game again.
Hold on a minute, you never invited me anywhere. Totally different matter if it's with you, Tommy. You let me know the next ball game, I'll bring the beers. Just us.
Oh, Ichiban. All right. I'll score some primo seats.
You're both so easy. Hey, a shrine! Don't you guys love drawing fortunes?
Yeah, I do every New Year's. It's usually a good one. When it's bad, though, I get kinda depressed.
Oh, bad fortune shouldn't get you down.
It's just a letdown, you know?
Sure, but I mean, I just keep drawing until I get a good one.
What? You're allowed to do that?
It's not like there are rules about it. A person has to be able to take charge of their own fortune.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. Next New Year's, I'm not stopping till I get a great blessing.
Yeah!
Whew, that was a hike. How are you holding up, Chichan?
Me? I'm doing fine. Actually, my legs are kind of sore.
We could find a spot to take a breather.
Could we? Appreciate it.
Hey, no worries. I'm getting thirsty out here.
You're a pretty thoughtful guy, Ichiban. How do you do it?
I just do what feels right. Sometimes I stick my nose in things and screw it all up. But overall, helping people is what keeps me going.
Wow. In that case, could you buy me a parfait?
Why does it feel like I just walked into a trap?
Look at that breakfast plate. It's so classy.
Chichan, you must eat that kind of stuff all the time.
I like it, but not all the time. Simple raw egg on rice usually does me right.
Hey, really? That's one of my favorites too! Egg on rice buds!
Okay. Egg on rice buds. Sometimes I add bacon and cheese, like carbonara style. Or I'll meringue the whites and slice up truffles with them. It's so tasty, I can't stop eating.
Sorry. We might not be egg on rice buds after all. These shopping malls are so fun to walk around.
Yeah, everyone's enjoying themselves, so you feel happy too. And way more styles than you can find in Japan.
Chichan, what's that you're looking at?
I can't help myself with little things like these. Look, it's a chicken in a bathtub. How cute is that?
Sure, but what do you even use it for?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. I think it's a lighter? Oh, that duck is hula dancing!
Why do I get the feeling your room's filled with this stuff? Hawaiian food's amazing. I'm craving tea over rice.
Mm-hmm. Classic case of missing Japanese fooditis.
And I told myself I'd only eat local cuisine on this trip. Chichan, did you go through this at all?
Mm-hmm. For me, it was miso soup.
Damn, I completely get that. Nothing here's quite as soupy.
There are Japanese restaurants here. I tried going to one. They had onigiri too, but all the fillings were like avocado or cheese or spam.
Wow, that's unique. Even rice balls go Hawaiian down here.
Good part is that even Japanese food is new and exciting here.
You're right, and it still counts as local cuisine. That said, I'm not sure I'm ready for spam in my tea and rice.
Only one way to find out.
Is it me, or does it feel like we've been here before?
I film a lot of movies around here, like that dinosaur one.
Oh, that's true, huh? See, that explains it. I watched the crap out of that flick. Ah, shit, now I feel like watching it again.
I can lend it to you. Think I've still got it on tape?
You still watch tapes?
What, are 8mm that out of date?
8mm? How old are you? I don't even know where to find an 8mm player these days.
You know, you can just stream all this stuff now. Just watch it on your phone.
You got a point. I'll just watch it that way.
Hey, my tape, though. What about that?
It was, well, it was nice of you to offer.
Kinda obvious, but man, surfing's big around here.
Yeah, surfing seems fun. Great way to blow off steam.
I hear you need to be pretty patient, waiting for a good wave. Old days might go by without one.
In that case, I bet it feels incredible when one finally hits.
That kind of sounds like pachinko.
Huh?
Now, when you finally hit a jackpot after grinding it out, there are no words.
See that guy there waiting for a wave? Must feel like being on, like, 1,500 spins.
Oh, that's the stuff. When you're down, but you know the payout's gotta come soon.
Hey, you got this!
Keep at it, brother! Jackpot's right around the corner!
Probably not the type of cheer squad that guy was hoping to attract today.
The ocean, always reminds me of that time I got stung by a jellyfish. I was scared of them for a long time after that.
Are you okay with them now?
Yeah. Thankfully, something helped me get over it.
Something. Well, did a jellyfish save you from drowning?
Nah. Ice cream.
Huh?
Found this place that served jellyfish ice cream, and I got hooked on the stuff. You know, figured shit. These little guys ain't so bad after all.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, next time Adachi-san's weak to something in a fight, we can just have him eat it.
Huh, that's weird.
What's up, Adachi-san?
According to the map on my phone, the store I wanted to visit was right here. I'm not seeing it, though.
Could have gone out of business.
Now, I thought of that, but I made sure they were still running. Even checked that they were open this time of day.
Maybe your phone's GPS is bugging.
These assholes. They charge more for phones each year and the tech's still this faulty.
I'd been meaning to mention, Adachi-san. Are you holding your phone upside down?
Huh?
Maybe you're the one whose tech is faulty.
I see that girl with the flower ornament in her hair. That's real cute.
I've seen a lot of girls wearing those here. Is that popular these days?
It's not a trend. Apparently, it's an old custom. By wearing it on the left or right side, it shows whether you're taken. Left means you're with someone, right means you're single. Well, that's just what I've heard.
Hey, that girl's wearing hers on the right. Think I got a chance?
Wait, that looks like it's in the middle to me.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah. That's definitely the middle.
What's it mean in the middle? Chichan?
I don't know.
Maybe it means she's taken but thinking of leaving?
Oh yeah, like an it's complicated relationship status? Leave those be.
Never knew hair accessories could say so much.
No woman's gonna advertise that it's complicated with hair flowers.
Ukuleles are the best. They're so much fun.
Do you know where the word ukulele comes from?
Huh? It comes from something?
Yeah, you dummy. It's Hawaiian. How about a quiz? Rising wave or jumping flea? Which of those do you think ukulele means?
I say the wave.
Sorry, nuh-uh. It's the jumping flea, actually.
Flea? Why a flea?
Supposedly, your fingers look like jumping fleas while you're strumming one.
Huh? Seriously? I guess that kind of makes sense.
It sounds kind of cool in a slangy way, actually. Next uke player we see, I'm gonna tell him, nice fleas, pal.
Fleas are not that cool.
Pretty sure you just end up taking a uke to the face. Do you... right.
Gotta be the flea.
Oh, you got it! Nice one, Ichiban.
Hey, how about that? Why a flea, though? Makes me feel itchy.
Supposedly, your fingers look like jumping fleas while you're strumming one.
Why not a cricket instead? I could have called it a crickalele.
That's not as good.
Surprising that Hawaii's got so many temples and shrines.
It does, yeah. Immigrants built them.
Huh. So that's why so many things seem Japanese-ish?
Would you believe Hawaii's even got bond dancing? Regional teams and everything. They take it pretty seriously.
Bond dancing? With teams? No kidding. We should sign up. Team Kasuga. Let's win this thing.
Never takes much to light a fire under you, does it?
Why do I get the feeling Ichi's a mainstay at bond festivals? He's about to take Hawaii by storm.
Yup, can't disagree.
Look at the size of that hotel. Gotta be a real bigwig to stay there, huh?
Oh, is that your plan? Disguise yourself with a big wig and sneak in?
What? No, it's just... I just mean, I'd have to be rich. Like, they got suites for just presidents and oil barons, you know?
Oh, right. Well, good luck. Doubt the presidency's in the cards for us.
How does somebody become an oil baron then?
I don't know. Start digging, I guess.
Shallowest answer possible. Thanks.
Shallow's no good. You gotta dig deep for oil.
Oh.
Well, didn't strike oil, but we sure made the mood baron, huh, Kasuga?
Hey, don't make it sound like I was a part of that. Oh, kind of thirsty. Maybe I should get some tea.
Kasuga, word of the wise, be careful with the tea around here.
Careful of it how?
Other day I bought a can of green tea. It was sweet. Sweet like crazy.
Like pre-sweetened?
Yeah, like if you ordered tea somewhere and dumped a bunch of sugar in it. I mean, I was expecting something familiar, so it totally floored me.
Yeah, I get it. Culture shock, right? Sorry, Adachi-san. That sounds traumatic.
That's the thing. I kept drinking, and actually, it was pretty damn good.
Well, when you're back home, missing Hawaii, dump some sugar in your tea.
Oh, not a bad idea. I might just try that.
This is what it is to be a citizen of the world.
Feels like a slight overstatement.
Hawaii's got so many wild chickens, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch. I think some households keep them too.
Supposedly, they can all be traced back to hurricane winds.
Hurricane winds?
Hurricanes blew away almost all the coops, so the chickens returned to the wild.
They lost their homes and made a new life for themselves. That's intense.
I think I understand now. Namba once told me how a typhoon blew away the box he was staying in. He looked at me, thinking back on it, and said he nearly gave up and died then. We should be nicer to these chickens. They've been through a lot.
You said it, man.
Seriously?
Huh. That's weird.
What is?
Oh, the internet crapped out on my phone.
So is this the end of the world?
I don't know, it just won't connect all of a sudden. Damn thing was fine till now.
Yeah, sometimes the signal gets spotty, depending on the place.
Man, with no internet, it's like I'm cut off from the rest of humanity.
You're not cut off from anyone. You've got us, pal. Just think of all the good times we've...
Hey, it's back! Oh, whew. Thought I was a goner.
You know, I think Ichiban was being real genuine just now.
Yeah? Nah, my bad. I wasn't listening. Repeat that, would you?
Just forget it.
Aw, you two are such good friends.
Video calls still get me nervous, even when it's with friends. It's just not the same as talking face to face.
Well, you'll get used to it after a while. You'll mess up a lot less, too.
What do you mean, mess up?
Woo boy. Alright, this was back when I was working at the company. Now, I was, feeling a sneeze well up, so I figured I'd go on mute.
Sounds like good online etiquette to me.
Thing is, my computer was muted all the way up until then.
Wait, so you thought you had your mic on the whole time, but in reality...
A guy that was silent throughout the entire meeting ended up sneezing at full volume. And what's worse is, I didn't even notice till the end.
I'd be like, what is wrong with this guy?
And they could see my face, too, completely oblivious. Be careful with your mics, folks.
From now on, I will think of your face whenever I sneeze, Adachi-san.
When you look out at the ocean, you ever feel like shouting?
Not really.
I kinda get it. What would you shout?
Yodelay-hee-hoo!
Not what I was expecting. Ichi the Yodeler?
Never heard someone say that in real life.
I climb mountains every so often. It's fun, hearing it echo.
Let's all climb a mountain and yodel sometime.
Hey, good idea. There are some great ones around here.
You guys go right ahead.
Oh no, you are yodeling.
When you... I don't know. Screw you, ocean!
Classic. Makes you feel like a teenager again.
I feel bad for the ocean if teenagers are shouting at it.
Yeah, what'd the ocean ever do?
I just got my credit card statement. Through the damn roof.
Why's that? You get scammed?
Well, I was worried I did, so I went through all the charges. But then I figured it out.
Well?
Every charge was correct. I bought each one.
So...
I'm just saying, always check your statements. You never know if someone out there stolen your credit card number.
Or if someone right here has stolen minutes from my life.
Oh, damn. The night sky's beautiful here. So different from Japan. The universe is incredible, isn't it?
What's up? You sound depressed or something.
No, it's not like that. Just imagining what it'd be like to go to space.
You never get tired, do you? Hero first, astronaut next.
Being an astronaut is probably way harder than being a hero, too. You don't just need to be in shape. You need perfect communication skills.
Right, you're working with people from other countries after all.
Can't risk any gaffes, yeah. Have to keep the air clear.
Which is hard since there's no air in space.
I gotta say, Adachi-san, that one was rough. Even for you.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
Thanks for trying to clear the air down here, Ichiban.
Hey, what side of the escalator do people stand on here?
Huh?
In Japan, they stand on the left in Kanto and the right in Kansai. You know, so people who are walking can pass.
Oh, I getcha. Well, in Hawaii.
Wait, let's take a guess. I'll bet you a soda, Kasuga.
A real man's wager, I see.
You're on. On Hawaiian escalators, you stand on the left.
Okay, then I take right side.
Well, the answer is... you're both wrong.
What?
There's no rule for which side to take. Stand in the middle if you want. Almost no one walks on escalators.
No way.
Escalators aren't meant for walking in the first place.
GG, boys. I wait my sodas.
Damn, she got us.
What's with that giant mouse monster? He freaks me out.
Oh, that's Kamalab, Kamurocho's mascot.
Like back in Japan?
Yeah, most districts have one. Kamalab promotes peace and safety.
Peace and safety, huh?
Yep.
In Kamurocho?
Yeah.
How's that working out for him?
Don't give up, Adachi-san.
Ah, Chitose's right. It is pretty dumb.
Hey, come on. Anyone can start over from rock bottom. Kamurocho really might become a safe place someday.
Think so?
I mean, probably.
Sheesh, if you don't even believe in Kamalab.
Aloha!
Yeah, you really do fit in here. Hard to believe it's your first time.
Oh, you think so? I was nervous at first, but I guess I just dove in. They say it's better to learn by doing.
Sounds like you shed your skin. You're a new man now.
Hell yeah. Adachi-san, you should follow my lead.
Well, you think so? Just strip it all off and dive right in?
Interesting mental image.
Eyes up on that corner. Lot of cars speed through the turn.
Oh, good looking out. I'll keep that in mind.
Drivers around here can be pretty aggressive, really.
I can't stand reckless drivers. You know, I used to teach might driving.
You mean night driving?
No, it's what we call defensive driving in Japan. Anticipate what might happen. Pedestrians might appear, and so on.
Oh, I getcha. Yeah, that's not so big around here.
In that case, we better practice might walking. That car might not brake. That driver might be drunk.
Oh shit, that's that Save Ice place I wanted to try. Hold up.
Adachi-san might dash straight into traffic for some dessert.
Ah, I could see why he cares so much about safe driving.
You know what those stalls make me think of? Turkish ice cream.
Ooh, the stretchy kind. Yeah, it looks tasty. Do they have any at the stands?
Maybe. The thing is, though...
Hmm?
You know those tricks they do? Snatching the ice cream away?
Oh yeah, that's fun. Sometimes you just get an empty cup.
I want to beat them at it.
You want to what?
Yeah, me too. I feel like I could take them.
Exactly, Adachi-san.
Okay, it's when they spin the cup. That's when you grab it.
I've tried a few different strategies, and nothing's worked. There's gotta be a way. If we work together, we can do it.
Okay, let's show them we're not idiots. Chitose, you in?
I just wanted some ice cream.
Ukuleles, man.
Oh, what's up, Adachi-san? You into instruments?
Kinda. I mess around on guitar sometimes. I don't know.
How'd I never know that? Let me hear you play.
No, it's just for fun. I don't even know my chords. I mean, the thing is more for decoration at this point. 6 strings, you know.
6 strings what?
Well, you know, ukes only have 4. That's 2 strings simpler.
Hey, it's about heart, not string count. Man, Hawaii's big. Feels like I'm always running around.
The trolley helps, but there's still a lot of walking. The best shops are always in little alleyways.
Guess that's the case with any good city. Need to explore them.
Yeah, Plus, it gives you the chance to enjoy the flowers.
That's a great way of putting it. Okay, let's keep going and see what else we can find around here.
Let's do it!
Guys, no flowers down that way, just angry criminals.
Shh, let them explore.
These local markets really have their own charm. Souvenir shops are fun, but this is great.
Oh, you're right. This is more authentic.
You think so? Living here just feels pretty normal.
That's what's cool about it. Places like this make you feel like you really know the city.
Yeah, and the food. Thing is, there's so much food I can't even parse all of it.
Oh, I know! Like that one fruit? I don't even know how it opens.
You both got a long way to go.
Teach us, Tomizawa-sensei.
All right. Where's this weird fruit of yours?
Yes, I knew we could count on you.
How the hell do you eat this thing?
Doesn't anyone know? Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just sand in my eye.
Don't rub it. You'll scratch up your cornea.
Oh, it's so irritating, though. I can't stand this.
Stop! Just leave it alone and your tears will flush it out.
So, if we get him crying, will it help?
Couldn't hurt.
Hey, Kasuga, you mop-headed twerp. Why don't you get bent, chicken shit?
Are you 10 years old?
What'd you say? Who's a chicken shit?
You can't be serious.
Oh, hey, it's out. Thanks, Adachi-san.
Don't mention it.
Glad you both got that out of your systems.
Hey, Adachi-san, what's with the keychain?
Yeah, you noticed, huh? Picked it up at the souvenir shop.
That's pretty nice, actually. Fancy.
Right? How much you think it cost?
Let's see.
$4.
Well, what the hell? You didn't let me guess.
Have you never quizzed someone before? Here, watch me. How much do you think this bracelet was?
$10?
Take a closer look. It's handmade.
It is elaborately crafted. Sure took some skill. Okay, I say $10 too.
Why would you match my guess? You should guess higher.
How are you so bad at this?
Whatever. What's the answer? How much was the bracelet?
Well, I mean, it was $10, but
So we were right.
Oh, nobody came out of this conversation right.
Hey, you guys smell that? It's nice. Smells like being back at my folks' place.
I think it's plumerias.
That a flower?
They're popular in Hawaii, those white ones.
Oh, yeah. They're comforting. Is there some chemical in them that relaxes you?
I'm not sure about that. They're commonly used in air fresheners, though. Actually, Survive had one with that scent in their toilets.
The toilets? You know what? Yeah! That must be why it smells so comfy. Does that mean Adachi-san's parents' house and the bathroom at Survive have the same fragrance?
Could you not, please?
I love shopping centers like this. They're so exciting to walk around.
Yeah, I getcha. There's so many people, it makes you think of zombie movies.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, this is a classic zombie spot. Oh, it's great imagining what you'd do if they came.
Oh, yeah. Like home improvement centers are the same too, right?
Hey, Adachi-san, if a zombie outbreak started right now, what would you use?
Come on, it's gotta be a chainsaw. I mean, that's the zombie killer MVP, right?
Amateur move.
What are you, a zombie professional?
If you're such a pro, Tomizawa-san, what would you use?
Obviously a shovel. It's got the trifecta, bash, lunge, and slash, baby. Doesn't need any electricity, plus you can dig with it.
All right. You make a good case. Chi-chan, how about you?
I'd just drop a bomb on the whole place.
Hey, what about us survivors, huh? We'd die in the blast.
C'est la vie.
Is she mad at us or something?
I don't think she was in the mood for zombie talk.
I keep hearing this Aloha Oi song. Wonder what it means.
What it means? Huh. Don't know if I ever thought about it.
Welcome to Hawaii, I figure. It's got aloha right in the name.
And it's a nice sounding song. Makes sense.
Actually, I've heard it's a tune about a lost love.
Ah, so it's a sad song. About a love that could never be.
You know, now that you say so, it does sound pretty gloomy, huh? Why would anyone think it was a Hawaiian welcoming song?
No, only you thought that.
Whoa, a squall? It's pouring out!
I'm completely soaked. No point in buying an umbrella now.
You're right. There's an idea. Buy some shampoo now and save on your water bill.
Are you that hard up?
Nah, Jungi, squalls like these pass quick. You'd have no time to rinse.
Plus, my hair takes a number of other treatments. Oh well, not to be.
If you're that particular, why would you even consider washing outside?
Oh, think this place still has the stuff we had last time? That round fried bread, you know? It was... what was it called?
Oh, yeah, what was it? Ma something?
Oh, I got it! It's malasada, right?
I'm not sure about that. Maladasa, could that be it?
Oh, that wasn't it. Masaoda, maybe?
I don't think there was an O in it. Mata Rasa, perhaps?
These are starting to sound like RPG spells. I'm getting hyped to play a game.
Okay, that's great. What about that food?
Anyone else have a clue?
Damn, we're never gonna be able to order it again.
If there's no other way, we could just ask for round fried bread.
Might be our only option, but doesn't feel right, does it?
Malasada was right, guys. I couldn't find the right moment to say.
You never see some of the hairstyles around here in Japan.
Well, it is a different country after all.
It might be nice to change my style while we're here.
You've got great roots. Bet a lot of things would work on you.
Why, thank you. Is there any kind you'd recommend?
Hey, speaking of hair, let me ask y'all something.
Huh? What is it?
While back, I go to my regular barber, right? And while he's washing me up, he asks if I itch anywhere. So I say, well, my ass lately.
Ugh.
The way everyone reacted, I feel like I can't go back there. I didn't think it was such a bad joke. Are they just uptight? What do you guys think?
100% bad joke. Never try that again.
So goes my one chance to have a decent conversation about hair.
Yeah, sorry guys. I've got a question. What does Honolulu mean?
I understand it means the calm bay, because the waves here are gentle.
Hey, look at you. Not bad.
Damn, Jungi, you're a sponge for trivia.
I was just curious, so I looked it up. I dislike feeling ignorant when knowledge is readily available.
Oh, that's cool. We should quiz you sometime.
Bring it on.
Okay then. Where do people come from? Where are they going?
If I may, could I have a month to study the answer?
All you need is a month to figure out the meaning of life?
Dachi-san, I didn't know you were into philosophical stuff like that.
Me? Nah, I'm just messing around. I don't care about the answer.
I won't forget this.
Beautiful sunset.
Yeah, I noticed it too. It's like crazy orange.
Backdrop like that makes me want to run.
Don't you ever get tired?
Hey, speaking of sunsets, ever hear about the ones on Mars?
Mars has sunsets?
Well, of course, except they're different color. Can you guess what color they are?
I don't know. Maybe blue?
That's right. Mars sunsets are blue.
No kidding.
A blue sunset sounds wild. Can you imagine it? Wish I could see it.
Let's all go to Mars someday. Running by a blue sunset would be awesome too.
Gonna be a long time before we get to Mars.
We'll stay in touch for however long it takes.
Fine then. Someday we'll all run past a Mars sunset.
Sounds like a promise. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Back.
Hey, well,
Green?
that would be rather beautiful, wouldn't it? Actually, they're blue.
Seriously? Blue?
A blue sunset sounds wild. Can you imagine it? Wish I could see it.
Let's all go to Mars someday. Running by a blue sunset would be awesome too.
Gonna be a long time before we get to Mars.
We'll stay in touch for however long it takes.
Fine then. Someday we'll all run past a Mars sunset.
Sounds like a promise. I look forward to it.
Think I'm getting used to these squalls. When it rains in Japan, we all rush to the store for umbrellas.
They just roll with it here.
No need to worry about storing it or having it stolen.
I hate when it gets sunny halfway through the day. So many times I get home and realize I forgot it at work.
If you buy an expensive umbrella, you're less likely to forget it.
Really? Or would you just feel worse if you did?
That possibility would make it stick in your mind, though. Nothing's worse than losing something expensive.
Yeah, I can see that. Knowing its price would keep you on your toes.
Okay, but then what if it gets stolen?
Well, to prevent that, put a name tag on it.
Simple, but it's better than nothing.
A name, huh? How about Brella?
Your own name, genius. You're not naming the umbrella.
Huh? Oh, right. I gotcha.
No wonder you forget your umbrella so much.
This would make for good training grounds. Sand is useful for improving balance and core strength.
You're in Hawaii, man. You ever take a day off?
Maybe you should be more consistent, Adachi-san. I notice your midsection's grown since our time in Japan.
What? Oh, shit. I guess you're right. Ah, it's the food here, man. I guess I'll start my own beach training routine.
Huh, now what would your routine involve?
First, I place a sphere down, walk away, and blindfold myself. Arming myself with a stick, I let onlookers guide me to the sphere. Once it's in reach, I work my biceps by destroying the sphere.
You keep saying sphere, but I know you mean a watermelon. You're just trying to break open a watermelon.
So, what if I am?
Just take up jogging, man.
Yeah, whatever. I'll get to it.
He only wanted melon? It actually sounded like good training.
You know, the trolley makes Hawaii feel more foreign to me. It's different from when you're just walking around.
Yeah. Wait, what? How? It's the same old Hawaii.
Tomi, get on the bus in Japan sometime. You'll see.
In Japan? If I'm ever there.
Now, I'll take you. Kasuga's neighborhood bus trip, you and me. We'll get off at a random stop and just wander around.
Never really thought riding the trolley made for a day out. Ichiban's walking tour of Japan does sound too good to miss.
Doesn't it? Welcome aboard. Hey, Tomi, you ever get the urge to drive one of these things?
Do I ever want to randomly give people bus rides? Seriously.
Sure, I mean, you drove a taxi.
So why would I want to do that in my off time? Okay, I admit it. Big vehicles are pretty cool. And driving a bus or a truck all on your own would totally be fun.
Oh yeah, like in a video game. Hauling ass in a huge truck. Pumps me up whenever a big American rig goes by here.
I like the classics myself. Now, maybe someday I'll have enough money to buy one.
If you want a classic Tomi, I'm sure you'll get one. How about a big red fire truck? Or a giant dump truck?
I meant a classic car, you moron, not a truck.
Doesn't the wind feel great up here?
I love the trolleys. Sometimes I ride them just for fun.
That's pretty swanky. Sounds nice, though. Hey, what do they do when it storms? Does the trolley stop?
They don't stop for weather, you gotta keep moving. The chance you'll get soaked just, makes it more exciting anyway.
Oh, that's cool. Like an amusement park ride.
If you're desperate for excitement, I guess.
Oh, look at that souvenir shop.
I love that place. The stuff is fancy and has a great vibe. Some of the prettiest postcards I found too.
Postcards, huh? I've never thought about using those.
Really?
You send a lot of mail, Chichan?
Well, not a ton, when you put it like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, but doesn't it feel great when you get real mail from someone? Makes me happy when there's something besides junk and bills.
Actually, yeah. That does sound pretty nice. Still, what do you even write to someone now? A Happy New Year?
That's the best you can come up with?
Sorry, but I need to state the obvious.
Go for it, man.
In Hawaii, the cars really do drive on the right.
Yep, as advertised.
Look, I know, it's just, I couldn't really picture it until now.
No, I get it. It's weird seeing the driver's seat on the left.
See? You understand?
You can know how something's gonna be, but still not believe it.
Yep, this far from home, even small things knock you on your ass.
Oh, then let's go everywhere, do everything, till nothing shocks us.
Sure, world never gets the better of you, does it?
More restaurants on every corner. Each one looks delicious.
Yeah, so many kinds of food. What a city, right?
and yet the trolley passes all of them by, indiscriminately. I'm taking mental note of every one. I'll visit them all someday.
What is it with you and food sometimes, man?
Food is the cornerstone of life. Seems wise to enjoy it.
You know, that's a good point. Okay, I'm in too. Let's go to every one of these restaurants.
Well, if you insist, Kasuga-san.
Wait, did I just volunteer to pay for you?
Riding a trolley down a beautiful ocean shore. Incredible.
Guess you can unwind a bit now without the mistress here. I know you're loyal, but everyone needs some time for themselves.
Oh no. Even now, Sunhee's foremost on my mind. I was considering macadamia nuts as a souvenir for her. She's liable to send me straight back here if I choose wrongly. So, I'd like to get it right the first time. That's why I was watching the scenery. Helps me think.
Guess you can take the man away from the mistress, but...
The Hawaiian flora certainly is different from Japan.
Yeah, the trees and flowers and stuff. It's all tropical and giant.
They are imposing, the palm trees in particular. They're lovely, though. Perhaps I'll grow one.
How do you grow one?
Did you know it's possible to raise them as bonsai?
Really? Little bonsai palm trees? Wait, Jungi, are you getting into bonsai now?
Well, Ja-san is very passionate about the art. I suppose he sold me on it.
Right, I forgot what a bonsai nut he is.
It's quite appealing, like creating your own ecosystem. You should try it, Kasuga-san. They say bonsai reflect their creators.
Oh, so it's like a little tree mirror? Wonder what I grow in mine.
I'm sure whatever you decide will be as wild and untamed as you are.
Okay, let's do some damn bonsai!